following is a Gear Radio Entertainment production.
And now, you're Talking Sports Blurb here on the Gear Radio Network. Good afternoon and welcome to Talking Sports for Monday, May 5th, 2014. The NFL Draft begins this Thursday and mock draft boards are going crazy this week. Most draft boards have South Carolina's Jadeveon Clowney going to the Texans first overall. That is, of course, if the Texans do not deal the first overall pick. Rumors are swirling that the Texans would not be opposed to dealing the first overall pick to a team, provided that they can get something similar to what the Rams received from Washington back in 2012, which landed RG3, Robert Griffin III, in Washington. While unlikely, should the Texans not deal, Jadeveon Clowney is considered the best player in the draft by far, that has the most playmaking ability to make whatever team he is on better instantly. The first quarterback to be drafted according to SBNation.com's mock draft is Texas A&M quarterback Johnny Manziel to the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 6, after a trade in which Atlanta would land Buffalo's Khalil Mack to the Falcons at number 3. Jacksonville has Chad Henne currently, with Blaine Gabbert being considered one of the reasons that the Jaguars have struggled before being sent to San Francisco to be Colin Kaepernick's backup. Jacksonville does not have anybody to challenge Chad Henne for his position. Let's be honest, Johnny Football would be able to walk on the field and be proclaimed the starter. Will he be a bust though? Some say yes, some say no. The real question will be how he develops as a professional football player and, more importantly, matures as an adult. Of course, the Gear Radio Network will be covering the NFL Draft as it happens, beginning on Thursday. In NBA news, the Knicks could hire Steve Kerr as their new head coach by the end of the week. Reportedly, the time frame for the hire was after the first round of the playoffs concluded. He's currently scheduled to call Game 1 of the second round NBA playoff series between the LA Clippers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, which happens to be tonight on TNT cable television. The Golden State Warriors have also expressed an interest in Kerr, and he is interested in them as well, though the Warriors have not made a decision yet as to what to do with head coach Mark Jackson. Expect the fallout for that to happen at the end of the week. As mentioned before, the NBA playoffs continue tonight as the Washington Wizards take on the Indiana Pacers at 7 o'clock on TNT, and the Clippers and Thunders immediately follow at 9:30. If basketball playoffs are not your thing, perhaps some hockey playoffs are what you need. The Pittsburgh Penguins head to Madison Square Garden to take on the New York Rangers in Game 3 of this series, which is tied 1-1. The Rangers will play their 5th game in 7 days and look to reclaim the series lead against Evgeny Malkin and the Penguins. Malkin has 10 goals in his past 10 games at MSG. The game is at 7:30 tonight on NBCSN, and following that game on the network is the battle in California, with the LA Kings taking their 1-0 series lead in Anaheim to play the Ducks. The Kings are in search of their 6th consecutive playoff victory this postseason, while Anaheim is looking to even the series on their home ice, where they have played exceptionally well this season. 6 games on the Major League Baseball slate tonight, with the most attention likely focusing on the New York Yankees against the Los Angeles Angels at 10:05 tonight from Anaheim as well. The Yankees have lost 4 of their last 5 games and now turn to reliever David Phelps to help their struggling rotation in the opening game of a 3-game series. Phelps is 0-0 with a 3.86 ERA, and he faces Jared Weaver, whom is 2-2 with an even 4 ERA. This marks retiring shortstop Derek Jeter's final regular season series at Angels Stadium. This has been Talking Sports on the Gear Radio Network.
You're listening to Talking Sports on Gear Radio Network.